big time in terms of the length center. Bicknell on the stripes along with Polson. Griffiths on the draw up against Thompson. Up against Wells, he takes it in behind the net, slow things down. Telford, you know they're going to be strong in the neutral zone. And again, Aaron now mixing things around a little bit in terms of how he picks his lines. Malazinski not in the lineup tonight. Back in behind the net for Griffiths. Outstanding last week. Play comes through, back into the corner. Good pick up in front of that net, looking for Watkins. Back for Godfrey, tees it up. Goal for Godfrey! 19-31, but it starts on the goal line. And you can see right now, nobody picks up Godfrey on the point. They drift up wide. They lose their man. Nice pass across the ice. Doesn't need the big slap shot, wrist shot. Possibly deflected on the way in. We get a good look from the GoPro in behind the net. As it comes out wide, a lot of traffic in front. Back into Van den Meraker looking for that short side pass. It's low on the post. Back into Wells. Wells goes down to the corner. Wells looking for the one-time shot, goes wide. Turns on the far side, looking for options at the post. He goes wide at the point. Cross under Bradley. Bradley back into O'Connor. Tees it up, brings it wide. Good save from Day, right at the top of his crease. As the puck gets back to the point, he knows it's going to come across to O'Connor. Now he's right at the top of his crease. Makes it difficult. Good glove save. Back out to O'Connor. O'Connor at the blue line gets it free. Deflected on the way in. Back into Griffiths. He goes back into Godfrey. He switches the puck wide onto Wells through the middle. Back into Watkins. Goes wide onto the far side. Comes across into Aston. Still in behind the Swindon net. Looking for that long stretch pass on the Watkins. One-on-one. Good save from Day, but big rebound. Goes back into Shudra. Shudra chases that puck down into the corner. Goes wide on the outside play. Kept in. That was Brown on that play. Comes wide. Long stretch pass. It's a Nell. One-on-one. Good save. Good goal. Comes through for Van den Meraker. You follow the play up and you look for rebounds and you can cash your chips in. Now gets that cross-ice pass. This is where he's dangerous, but it's a 1-on-4. Nobody picks up Van den Meraker on the rebound. If you watch Van den Meraker right now, 1-on-4, no danger, but Van den Meraker comes wide. A lot of puck watching. Henderson comes back into the Swindon zone. Back through the middle, good shot by Thompson. Good save from Marr. Back down and behind the net, short side, back into the slot. One-timer, good save on the way in from Shaw. Back into Plews, tees it up, he goes high and wide. Griffiths on the face-off in the skates of Watkins, he drives it wide. Comes across into Bebris, tees it up, good save from Day. Back in the fielder, wraps it around on the far side. Onto the stick of Shudra, back into Van den Meraker, onto Valgas, he goes wide. Back into Bradley, goes wide, one-on-one, good back check on the way through. Goal on the way through on the backhand play at 7:13. You'll see how it works through. Not a lot of danger right now, but as it goes wide, nice little dish here from Valgas. You got a good look on the replay. It's the play on the board. You come through, you can bring a defenseman through and you create that gap. Now just stick on the ice going hard. Just outworking your defender. Play comes outside, back into Van den Meraker at the blue line. Now the red line, one-on-one on Fielder. Fielder just keeps it wide. On to Nell, back into Bradley. Bradley's got time, gets it free on the way, and big rebound, and it comes through. Goal for Valgas, number 1. 2 points on the night so far. As the puck comes through, you got a lot of space with the neutral zone, but nobody picks up the rebound player right there as it comes through. Have a sandwich in the middle of the ice right there, but again, a great look from the replay here. You can see how the play develops. He comes in from the far side. Nobody picks him up. Top shelf. Back into McPhee. He drives it back into the Telford zone. Comes onto the stick of Henderson. He wraps it around. If they think there's going to be a turnover, an offensive chance. Back into Oliver. Oliver loses the puck to Watkins in the corner. Still back into Watkins. Watkins is closed down onto the stick of Griffiths. Back into Wells. Goal! goal for Wells in the top shelf. 19-10 is that turnover in the corner. You can see Wells right now. Everybody's trapped down low, goes right under the bar. We'll get a great look from the GoPro behind the net, but it's that same thing again. Everybody's a big puck watching in the defensive zone, but Wells just walks it right in, goes over the shoulder of Bay. Back into O'Connor, it goes wide. Good save, big rebound. And Watkins on this play, O'Connor, but the one thing the Wildcats got to do, they can't get trapped at the point. Back into the corner, back into O'Connor. He goes wide onto the far side, looking to drive it down. Back to O'Connor, goes through. Goal for the Swindon Wildcats, 17-45. Wide and behind the net. As it comes back into the point, it goes wide. As soon as they leave their man at the point, you leave O'Connor. He's got that NHL-type shot. He'll put it by the goaltender, but you can look right now. As it comes wide on the far side, everybody's puck watching on the far side. It comes through in O'Connor. Wildcats doing a great job tonight, taking the spine away from the middle of the ice, closing it up, not allowing Telford to have any momentum, particularly Thompson, Henderson. Back into Watkins. He goes wide. Good save from Norton off the shoulder. Back into Griffiths. Griffiths goes wide, but it's still down into the corner for Henderson. He goes back into the point for Rose. Rose tees it up. Good save. Big rebound. Double save from Marr. Chances, but you see Rose, as soon as he comes to the front, what he does. Smart player, Danny Rose. He waits, doesn't take the shot immediately. Still wide on the far side. Good halt, solid hit by McPhee against the boards. Comes down into Mitchell King, comes across into Howells. Howells turns a crock over back to Van den Maracker. He gets close down and now goal for the Swindon Wildcats, 18-38. Not as quick as the one they got in the first period, but nonetheless, it comes all the way through. But that turnover right there, Nell just follows that puck again. But again, nobody picks up that trailing player. 4 of the 7 goals against Telford tonight have been that play, just that bit looseness in the offensive zone. You see Nell, no one goes to him, leaves the puck open, he puts that puck away. Cross into Henderson. Henderson at the blue line, comes across into the middle. They come wide. Loose puck outside for Oliver. Oliver loses that puck into Nell, but Van den Maracker goes wide. Van den Maracker goes through one-on-one on Norton. Good save. Big rebound. Valgas picks that puck up, and it's a goal for the Swindon Wildcats at 13-25. It's that follow-up play again. You watch the play, it goes through. Everybody tracks back on the loose puck, but again, big rebound right there. You can have a sandwich before you put that one in. But you're walking through right now, converges on the net, but no one picks up that trailing play. Back into Wells. Nice play from Wells just to use that toe drag. Comes through one-on-one with Van den Maracker off the post. Back into the point for Van den Maracker. Back into Nell, looking for that short side play. Back in behind the net. Good tempo. Back into Nell. Good save from Norton. Read that play really well. Back out to the point. Good save. Big rebound. But again, Perry picks that play out. Back into Mitchell King again. Play gets down into the corner for Thompson. Again, the Wildcats regain control of the puck. Good turn in behind the net from Plews, but it pops out front. Net comes off. Interested to see if they're going to give this as a goal right now. But Bicknell's pointing at that puck. He thought the puck went in before the net came off. Good pressure in behind the net from Telford, but a bit quiet. Back into Van den Maracker. Comes through the slot. Good save from Norton just on the glove. Come back down, back to Fugalis, looking to clear his lines. McKenzie turns that puck over down in front. Back toe drag through the middle. Tic-tac-toe. Goal for the Swindon Wildcats at 2:56 in the third period. You're looking at Nell as it comes through here. That toe drag play that goes wide. Nell doesn't take the shot. We'll get a great look from the GoPro. It's the pass right now. You're anticipating a shot. Then it's that backhand pass across the Nell over to Van den Maracker. But at the Link Center tonight, Swindon Wildcats 9, Telford Tigers 1. Good value for the Wildcats on the play right through the lineup. Needed to bounce back after that tough loss against Leeds in the Cup. But tonight at the Link Center,